Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. I'm Jane and my husband Mike is holding the camera. We're British, early retirees, debt and mortgage free and living a thrifty, frugal and money saving life on a super tight budget here in Brittany in northwest France. And every Sunday we share an aspect of our private life, something that we've done this week to save money. Now this week we're going to share with you two different things. One is a supermarket haul. Lots of the items we've bought today are pantry items for stocking up. We also took a trip to a French laundrette that we'll share with you. So let's get going with the shopping haul first. The first store we went to today was a Lidl. Do you remember when Lidl used to be cheap? It certainly isn't cheap anymore, is it? Definitely not cheap. Anyway, went into Lidl to, as we say, we British people say, pick up a few bits and bobs that we need to put away in the pantry as warmer days are coming. So let's come down to here now and take a look at what I've bought. I've got 2 jars of Provençal pasta sauce. So this is got lots of vegetables in it. Those were 94 each. A can of tomatoes is about 75 cents, so for a little bit more and a free jam jar, I paid the 94. These are definitely pantry stock up items. I've got chilli and garlic in this one, and this one's just garlic. These are fantastic things for me to have in the pantry. I'm always running out of garlic, I just always am. Some more pantry items, I've got tins of peas. I was going to buy frozen peas, but I really do have a very small freezer and I've still got a lot of meat in my freezer from stocking up. And these were 82 each. Did I mention that these are 128 each? So like I said, once you open them, they'll keep in the fridge 4 weeks on end. Then we bought 2 cucumbers. These have come drastically down in price because they are now in season. These were 69 cents each. What a good price. Got a lovely, great big punnet of French strawberries, $2.59. You got a bit squashed on the way home. You're always going to eat strawberries and fresh produce here as you go through the checkout, because after that it's spoiled. So $2.59. That's our shopping day treat. Then we've got broccoli. Now broccoli is expensive because it's not in season. And that is $1.79. Any broccoli that I eat from this time onwards will be frozen broccoli, so $1.79. So let's come back up to here. We've got 2 very big bottles of lemonade. These were 96 cents each. And that goes with these. This is lager, beer, and these were 43 cents each. And on a hot day, what Mike and I do is we have half a can of this between us, and we fill the rest of the glass up with lemonade. British people call that shandy, and it means it's a low alcohol refreshing drink. Then we have over here, we'll keep these in the fridge. These are called panache. So this is kind of like beer flavoured lemonade. It's got a tiny amount of beer in it. I think the alcohol percentage of it is 0.5%. So it's classed as almost alcohol free beer, this one. And this one's a nice one to have in the fridge. So these are the sort of pantry items as the weather's getting warmer. The Mike's outside working all day. Come on, the man deserves a beer after working in the garden all day. So we are at the supermarket today. We've done our shopping and I've put my duvet in the machine and I've just been stung. You can pay with cash or card. And the little tiny bit underneath it says, yeah, you pay by card, you pay an extra €1. So hey ho, it was €10 and another euro to pay by card. But the duvet's in the washing machine. We're going to go to a second supermarket, buy a bit more shopping, come back, it'll all be done. from the supermarket, I've got my shopping done, and I have washed my great big thick winter duvet. So the summer duvet's on the bed now. It's a thinner one. It's a IKEA duvet where you get the two that clip together, or you have the one thick winter one, or as we have now on our bed, the summer thin duvet. So whilst we were doing the laundry, we popped into Leclerc supermarket and I spent €77.58. Again, lots of stuff for the store cupboard, lots of stuff that's going to last us for ages. Let's start over here. I bought 10 cartons of long life milk. This is shelf stable milk, and that's 84 cents a litre. We've been paying at the peak $1.10. So for it, when we see it at 84, I mean this lasts, what's the date on this? This lasts until the middle of July. So that keeps us going for ages. Next thing is we bought 2 bags of salad. We've been buying whole lettuce for ages and ages and ages, and we sometimes get a bit fed up of the same lettuce. So I bought these because these have got good long dates on them until the 7th. So, and they last a little bit longer than that if you don't open them. So this is baby leaf salad. And this is a mâché. In the UK we call that lamb's lettuce. So it's a little, you can see it there. It's a really cute little one. And even when you open the bag, it'll last a couple of days. So I paid $1.19 for the lamb's lettuce, for the mash, and for the baby leaves we paid $1.49. Then over here we got a big washing up liquid. I ran out of washing up liquid. Must be cooking a lot and washing up a lot. So a really big one. Now this as well, if you see this on the food here, it's the supermarket's own brand. So this is Leclerc's own brand. We'll give this a go. We've not had any problems with it in the past, and that's $2.39, and that's 1.5 litres. There we come down to tomatoes, still a load of money, because these are still being grown in greenhouses that are heated. So anything like that is costing a lot of money. That was $1.08 for 5 on the vine tomatoes. They'll be gone in 2 days. We'll eat those up. Then we've got some courgettes. These are the fresh new young ones, so they are lovely. They are just come into season, and that was 97 cents. Next, and these will go into the freezer and they'll last Mike for absolutely ages. We've got 3 loaves of bread pita. We call this granary, or mixed cereals, or mixed seed bread, and those are $1.19, and very dense, the French bread. They smell nice, even though I don't eat them. I know they smell lovely. So those are $1.19 each. These have come down in price. These had gone all the way up to $1.49, and they're down now to $1.19. So that's a help. Next, we're going to come on to absolutely anything in the supermarket that is made or is in a packet has shot up in price. Now this is a block of solid ham, and where you see the Eco for economy, so it's the cheaper version, and you can see how we have it. We might have it cut up in an omelette, cut up in a salad. It's something that we'd have something quick for lunch. And if I cut it up and cut it into bits, and I don't use it all, I will freeze half of it, but $3.46. At one stage, you could buy a solid block of shoulder ham, which is a cheaper ham here, because if it's ham, it's off the leg of the pig. If it's a shoulder, obviously it's a cheaper cut, but $3.46. And you can see that it's a solid block of ham that I cut into cubes. Now we come on to the next bit, and this is the only thing I bought today that isn't French, and this is Grana Padano, and I think that bang for my money, I get the most value from this out of any of the cheeses I buy. So the 100 grams for $1.39 If I make a cheese sauce or anything like that, I only need half of that for cheese sauce for the two of us, and it seals up again and it lasts for ages. It's got a really, really long date on it. I mean, those two will last me for cooking for the month. Next here, I've got a ½ kilo of French Emmental, $4.29. Cheese is expensive at the moment, but again, that will go into the fridge. The bag seals up, it lasts so long. I mean, unopened, it'll last until the 23rd of June, 23rd of June, so that's got a good month on it. The next one, and this is fabulous. This is a smoky garlic smoked sausage. Smoky sausage with garlic in it. One of those. For $1.95. I mean, that will do us for a whole meal. I'm going to make a Spanish lentil and potato stew, and that absolutely elevates it. Next, we've bought a small pot of creme fraiche. We've noticed this in the supermarket now. If it's full fat, it costs more than the light fat. Funny that, isn't it? So anyway, we went a bit cheaper today. We bought the light creme fraiche, and that's to have with our strawberries tonight. So shopping day treat. And then butter. Butter is holding good prices at the moment. So we bought, each pack of butter was $2.18, but we bought 2. We got 1 free. I like free, that's good. And that's a good price for butter as well. We've then got what you can see here, and it says Eco. This is the supermarket's own brand, but their bargain version of it. And when we've paid a bit more for this mark instead of this one, we haven't found a lot of difference. We haven't found by buying this we're compromising much. And we've got 10 slices of ham there for $4.55. And you can see it's good, thick quality ham. It's really good. And then we've got lardons. I'm going to make carbonara this week. I mean, 1 packet of these lardons, just 100 grams, is enough for Mike and I to have 1 serving of carbonara. That is absolutely fine. Then we've got some more cheese. This time we've got cream cheese. So just plain cream cheese. It's super. I mean, it's great to have on bread for lunch. It's really good. And then we've got the chestnut mushrooms because we're having mushroom risotto for dinner today. So that's those. And those were $1.69. We've got $1.94 for the cream cheese. $1.79 there for the lardons. And again, they are the bargain version of this. This one here is sheep's milk cheese. It's a kind of a fake version of feta. They can't call it feta because obviously only feta is feta. But I can't tell the difference between this and feta. And it's a little bit cheaper because all the feta they had there was proper Greek feta. And like I said, this feta was twice the price. So I don't think it's such a compromise. Even if it's half the price, I think it's still pretty good. Okay, next we bought 3 tins of mackerel fillets. Those were $1.10 each, and $1.10 is a good price. I'd be happy to pay $1.10 for them. But I also, because I bought 2, I got 1 free. This I absolutely love to just open a tin of this, bung a few salad leaves in a bowl, cut up a tomato, and that pretty much 4 days a week's my lunch, really, isn't it, Mike? It's tin fish for Jane. Then I'm going to make beef bourguignon on Sunday, and I bought a bottle of Merlot, and it was marked at $2.59 with 65 cents off, so it came out at €1.91. €1.91 for a branded bottle of good Merlot. My golly, it's a shame I don't even like it. You quite like it, didn't you, Mike?
I'll drink a bit, not a problem, darling.
Because I'll make a kilo pack of bourguignon beef, and I'll do that in my Instant Pot, and I'll use about 2/3 of the bottle, and Mike can have the rest. Then I've got decaffeinated coffee for our espresso machine. So that makes 36 cups of coffee for £2.39, and I do that. I do love coffee, but caffeine doesn't like me, so that's what I have. Mike likes his coffee really strong, and this is again the Eco brand. So this is the supermarket's own brand, and this is their own brand but discount brand. And we'll happily drink that, won't we? We don't really see any problems with it at all, do we? Really like that. And then this one is a good store cupboard one. This I don't know if you can get hold of this, nor wherever you live, but for £1.49 for 12 cubes in here. This absolutely lifts soups and stews, and it is absolutely fantastic with herbs and garlic and a rich tomato base in it. Well worth the money. So we're on to the last few bits now. We've got a big family-sized bottle of extra mild shampoo of 106. That'll last Mike and I a month, if not longer. And then I've got a can of supermarket's own brand antiperspirant, and that's 137. That lasts me about a fortnight. I am absolutely out of perfume at the moment, and I'm really happy. I usually buy Lidl's own perfume, but I really like this. I always used to buy eau de cologne as a souvenir when I used to come to France on holiday. It's that lovely feeling of getting out of the shower, you're all fresh, you're all dry, and giving yourself a good spritz down with eau de cologne. So if you think of the hierarchy of perfume, at the top you've got parfum, then eau de parfum, eau de toilette, and the least strength of fragrance is eau de cologne. And it's got an alcohol background in it as well, so it's like an antiperspirant as well, spray it all over. And this one I've got has got a lovely floral and orange scent, so traditionally French. And my eau de cologne was £3.95, and that's a proper brand, £3.95, and £1.37 for the antiperspirant and £1.06 for the shampoo. And then we've got toothpaste for sensitive teeth, £3.54. I bet you that one's imported. That'd be one reason why that one's expensive. And then we've got Mike's, Mike's, butterfingers. Mike's, get it together, woman. Mike's shaving soap. That lasts you about 3 or 4 months, doesn't it?
Easily.
Yeah, easily. That was £3.11. And then luckily today, Mike's razor blades, which were normally £8.48, but reduced today to £4.22. So there we go, let's just check that again. We've got toothpaste £3.54, ouch. Shaving soap £3.11, very good value because it lasts so long. The razor blades, they've always cost money, haven't they? £4.22. Now we hope that you enjoyed the video. Whenever we put up a shopping haul, we get some of you saying that was expensive. We have some of you saying that was very good. And some of you saying that was about the same as our prices. So join in the discussion. And just thinking back to me, am I buying my eau de cologne as my little souvenir that I used to buy when I used to go to France, and now I still buy it? Is there something when you visited France that you took home with you? Leave a comment below about our funny outdoor laundrette here. They're just so French. We have seen them here in France for as long as we can remember. And we use it every year to get our duvet washed, and we thought we'd share it with you this year. So if you've liked the video, make sure you do hit that like button. It really helps the channel. If you're not a subscriber, come on, join the Frugal family. Just leaves me to say thank you so much to everyone who leaves a comment. We read every one of them. We'll see you again soon. Bye.